When the first reality television shows debuted on the small screen, we all sat and watched as real-life storylines unfolded in what was described as unscripted drama. But the formula used in reality television has changed throughout the years, and suddenly, what was considered a real-life peek inside the lives of the show's characters has now been exposed as scripted stories, reenactments, and fake drama. Take a look at our list of 10 reality TV shows that have been exposed as fake. The Hills. After the success of the series Laguna Beach, MTV execs created the spin-off show entitled The Hills. Starring Lauren Conrad, Heidi and Spencer Pratt, Kristen Cavallari, Brody Jenner, and Audrina Patridge, The Hills was a melodramatic reality TV show that centered around breakups, hookups, and nights out at the cast members' favorite club, Les Deux. But as the series progressed, viewers became suspicious of many of the storylines. All was confirmed on the final episode when Kristen Cavallari got into a waiting car after saying goodbye to Brody Jenner. The car drove off and the camera panned out to show Brody standing in front of a Hollywood set. Viewers had clearly been duped. House Hunters. The addicting HGTV reality show House Hunters features people who are looking to upgrade their digs. The premise seems pretty straightforward. Home buyers tour 3 homes for sale, and by the end of the episode, they pick the residence that best suits their needs and their lifestyle. But when the show was exposed for being fake, fans of the series were appalled. A show participant revealed to the website Hooked on Houses that prior to being accepted to appear on the show, she was told the home of her choice needed to already be purchased. So what does this all mean? Basically, show participants are viewing homes, weighing the pros and cons of each residence, and essentially picking the home that they already own. A rep for the network didn't deny these allegations, and they simply replied with, "We're making a television show, so we manage certain production and time constraints, while honoring the home buying process." Amish Mafia. The Discovery Channel decided to give viewers a peek at the grittier side of the Amish community in the short-lived reality TV show Amish Mafia. In a community that is known for its reserved lifestyle, viewers questioned the validity of the show after scenes promoting violence were depicted. Even in the opening credits, the producers let it be known that some of the scenes were reenacted, especially the ones that had to do with drug use and illegal activity. So in conclusion, Amish Mafia was anything but reality. Alaskan Bush People. The Brown family came under scrutiny after they made their debut on the Discovery Channel's reality TV show Alaskan Bush People. Cameras followed along as the family showed off their hunting and fishing skills in the Alaskan wilderness, but the cast of the show was exposed when Billy and Joshua Bam Bam Brown were brought up on the second-degree unsworn falsification charges. The father and son reportedly lied on state documents for 3 years about the true state of their residency. They lied about living in the southeast part of the state for 3 years in order to collect a large 4-figure sum that Alaska pays its residents. Fellow Alaskans call the show a dishonest representation of the state, and many believe the Browns were never even raised in the wild. Storage Wars. A&E's reality show Storage Wars is all about the auctioning off of abandoned storage units to the highest bidder. There's an abundance of bidding drama and hidden treasures found deep inside the dusty storages. But according to one of the show's former stars, David Hester, it's all completely fake. In 2012, Hester filed a lawsuit against the show claiming unlawful termination, breach of contract, and unfair business practices. He accused A&E of committing fraud on the public, and he stated nearly every aspect of the series was fake. The production crew reportedly planted valuable items or memorabilia in the abandoned units from a store called Wall Antiques. Despite his claims, Hester later settled his lawsuit and happily routined the scripted series. Survivor. Are the producers of Survivor guilty of using body doubles and reenacting scenes? You betcha. The long-running reality TV show's executive producer Mark Burnett went on record to admit that certain scenarios were reshot to get a more picturesque scene. But Burnett insists that anything that production does to make the show more visually appealing has nothing to do with the dramatic outcome of the show. We find that hard to believe. Man vs. Wild. Viewers immediately fell in love with Bear Grylls, the daredevil outdoorsman and the star of the reality show Man vs. Wild. Grylls taught viewers how to survive out in the wild in some of the most treacherous conditions. It's just too bad the show was completely fake. It was later revealed that Grylls wasn't exactly roughing it during his outdoor adventures. Instead, he would frequently spend nights in comfy hotels completed with Wi-Fi access during filming. Duck Dynasty. You wouldn't think a reality show about a typical Louisiana family and their duck call business would need input from scriptwriters and a production crew, but that's exactly the case for A&E's Duck Dynasty. The Robertson family has revealed the program is semi-scripted, with the producers always on hand to give them ideas on how to make the storylines more exciting. The cast even called out the producers for using fake bleeps on the show when there was absolutely no cursing being said. Real Housewives. Bravo TV's Real Housewives series takes viewers to cities across the U.S. to get a peek inside the lives of affluent women who are living the high life. But after various seasons, the show has been called out for being scripted and fake. Rosie Pieri, a cast member on the New Jersey series, was exposed for creating a fake romance in order to spice up her storyline. Her girlfriend Ellen Minkin said their relationship was exaggerated to give Pieri more airtime. Minion was quoted as saying, "When there's no drama, they create it, and they prey on people who don't know what's going on." Keeping up with the Kardashians. When the Kardashian family appeared on our television screens back in 2007, viewers couldn't get enough of the family's dynamics. But Keeping Up with the Kardashians quickly got exposed for being nothing more than a scripted television show. Viewers watched as Khloe Kardashian drove drunk and was arrested for a DUI. But it was later revealed the scene was a reenactment and Khloe was popped for the DUI months before the show started filming. As a matter of fact, most of the scenes on the show were reenacted in a Hollywood studio. Kim and Kris Jenner were spotted leaving a studio after refilming a car scene, and the show's producer, Russell J., confirmed Kim had to reshoot her reaction to Kris Humphrey's surprise wedding proposal. Are you surprised by these facts? React in the comments below and don't forget to subscribe to The Taco.